Hi, my name is Jack Latulippe, and I'm Chief Creative Officer at NFA, and I'm based out of Montreal. I've had a bit of a weird path in life. I started my career in theater. It didn't happen like I wanted it to happen, and I decided to go back to school, and I went to a program that was called Communications and Design. It was a mix of both advertising and design, but as soon as I got in, I started focusing on marketing and advertising and idea stuff rather than the actual design and art direction stuff. And we often had professionals and people working in the industry coming to school and giving us lectures and teaching classes. One of those teachers said at one point, this industry can be as rewarding as it is ruthless. And it's something that always stuck with me. And I just had to try it out. For people who want to enter the advertising industry, I'm gonna say, gird your loins. You're in for quite a ride. It is a very thrilling, but very demanding industry. And we're looking for all of the talents right now. We're looking for great idea people. We're looking for copywriters, people who can craft words. We're looking for art directors. And the bar has raised so much within our own little industry in Canada because of what's happening out there in the world, and because we have access to so much talent now remotely, that it is very challenging for these new entrants to come in. So hustle. We need you to kind of want it, and we want to see your ideas. Don't censor yourself. We want to see it all, and we will help you become the better creatives. My creative process is different every time, I think. I would say what works for me the most is rigor and just getting to it and starting to write down the ideas. Even if they're shit, you throw them out and then you start over. You just empty your head and you take out all of the biases that you have, and then as you dig in, then you find the gold nuggets and it becomes easier. But process for everyone is different. Obviously, the first thing we see when we look at a board is the look, right? Because it's the first thing you look at. But as soon as you start digging, I'm looking for the idea. And if it's based on an insight or some data, that's what I'm looking for. Does the idea make sense? And from there, I kind of take one step back. I look at how the person has executed the idea, so the board in itself. Then I start looking for craft as well. Did the person apply a layer of craft on everything else? And I think those ideas become my favorite ones really, really quickly, because you can see that a team or a person has really applied themselves and they are what we're looking for as an employee. A bit of advice that I would tell entrants who try to enter NAC would be to not censor themselves. We're trying to look for creativity in all of their forms, and we know exactly who are sending the ideas. You're not seasoned professionals. You haven't done this for many, many years yet. Most of them haven't. And we want to see the potential. So sometimes an idea is not fully formed, but we see that it has a lot of legs and how we can course correct and then bring it to life in a very meaningful way.